Alright, so I'm making this video a little bit more for myself than anybody else out there. Really no entertainment purposes, only kind of reflective type of nostalgic type of purpose. It's closing in on the end of 2019, and it's been quite a year, quite an interesting year. And starting out 2019, just starting out making videos, still trying to figure out exactly what I wanted to do, not in school yet. I'm very nostalgic of the 2018-2019 winter. I look back at it as, a time of hardship and, being alone and, doing things, that I enjoyed to do, and, trying to see what I really enjoyed. And 2019 will be kind of a year that I'll look back at, I think, just kind of a year that I'll remember a little bit more. There's a lot of talk about 2020 being their year. Everybody always says the following year is going to be their year. It is what it is. I don't know if you really have full control over, what year is going to be your year. But lately, this 2019 winter, I've, been having a rough go at it. I haven't really been the best form of myself. I haven't really been focused, especially after this first quarter going back to school. It's been really interesting. Things have been really good in my life, but things have also been very uncertain, very, very hard, very, very different. I wouldn't necessarily call it hard, because everything that I do it because I like to do it, and I do it because I don't want to be doing anything else. And recently I've been just kind of, not really doing much, still trying to do YouTube, still trying to make videos, still trying to learn, but also still trying to be just a good person all around. I've learned, recently that I'm a pretty agreeable person, and, sometimes that can be, a really good thing, but sometimes you can push it to the edge a little bit. And that's one thing that I've learned in 2019. I've also felt like I've learned a lot of things that I don't really enjoy, and I've also felt like I have found things that I really do enjoy. And there are still things in question going into 2020, like running and, specifically, I guess, what I want to do going forward on YouTube and what type of videos I want to make. It's all kind of up in the air still, but I think that, in 2019, I really learned how to, make good videos, think outside of my thoughts, think about my thoughts, and think about when I'm feeling a certain emotion, or if I'm feeling a certain mood, I can try to think through it a little bit more. I really feel like I've come into my own, as a person, starting to grow up more. And I don't know if that's necessarily a good or bad thing. Probably a good thing. Definitely have taken on a lot more responsibility in my life, but that has also, that has its highs and it has its lows. Right now, I'm out of school. I don't really have a whole lot of responsibility. I still work as a personal trainer, so it's a very interesting kind of dynamic going on right now, and I'm still looking for kind of the reason why I'm doing a lot of things that I'm doing. I mean, I really enjoy doing the things that I'm doing, and that's, I guess that's a good reason. But I'm looking for, I guess I have a lack of motivation right now, and it might just be kind of a phase, period right now that I'm feeling, but I don't know. And you know, I've had these type of periods before, and you know, hopefully 2020 is a good year, and hopefully I can also look back on that year as a good year going forward into my life. 2019 was definitely a growth year. You know, is really a coming into my own, growing up, and just living. That was 2019. You know, finding limits. You know, and then hopefully eventually pushing those limits a little bit more going into the future. But yeah, I think that things have been going good, and hopefully, you know, things get, you know, a little bit better going into the future. You know, there's not really much more I can ask for right now out of life, but you know, we find our things to wrestle with. So 2020 is it's going to be an interesting one, that's for sure. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. See you guys around.